Hello, 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 everyone. My name is Holly Reed of the Master Playbook, where I am on a mission to equip the next generation to master money and to empower parents just like you to give their kids the financial head start that they deserve. And I am coming on because I wanted to make sure that you don't miss the opportunity to give your kids a financial head start. And I'm talking about the financial head start that they absolutely deserve. And the way you're going to do that is by enrolling them in our winter cohort of the Money Camp for Kids. So the winter cohort is kicking off on this Saturday. Is it this Saturday? It's this Saturday. It's already here. February 4th at 11 a.m. We're going to meet for 4 consecutive Saturdays in the month of November, where I am going to be equipping them with the building blocks, with the foundational steps to master money. I'm talking about how to earn money at their age. We're going to be talking about saving and investing. I'm going to give them a plan so they can start making spending plans, AKA budgets, on their own. And we're also going to talk about the importance of giving. And we're going to cover this all in 4 weeks. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, Holly, my kids are in school. They have enough on their plate. But let me tell you, this is far different from the traditional curriculum that your child may be experiencing in their wonderful school, right? Because what I know, and the reason the Master Playbook exists, is because financial education, financial literacy, money management, personal finance, however you want to break it down, is not consistently taught in our school systems. And for that very reason, I am here to fill that gap, right? And to make sure that we are introducing our brilliant, our innovative kids, this now generation, so that they do not make the same money mistakes that many of us made in our late teens, early 20s, even into our early 30s, right? So we do not want that for them. And so tonight is the last day for you to register your child for our winter cohort. And what is even better news is we have some awesome bonuses that are going to amplify and further enhance their money camp experiences. And so I don't want this to go to waste. Okay. I'm already going to be there. I'm going to be ready to show up every Saturday for an hour to drop these dimes on these kids, right? I'm going to bring my energy. I'm going to bring my years of experience, my personal experiences, some stories that are really going to make it stick, introduce them to some young entrepreneurs, introduce them to the stock market, the NASDAQ, the New York Stock Exchange, how to research their first stock, how to purchase their first stock, right? So if this is something that you want to expose your young person to, I'm talking 10 years old to 14 years old, in that age range. If this is something you want to expose them to, you absolutely want to have them in the house with me, guided by me. And so I'm going to share the link. If you are joining me by Facebook or YouTube, then here is the link. And then the link is just themasterplaybook.com/moneycamp. So if you're joining me on Instagram, then definitely you can go there. Hello, Mr. Mel. Hello, Timmy or Bird. Welcome. So what I'm doing, I am on here answering questions about our Money Camp for Kids. It is designed for kids ages 10 to 14, and you absolutely want to enroll your child in our winter cohort that starts this Saturday, February 4th. It's going to run for 4 consecutive Saturdays, but it's just 1 hour of their time. And that is where we're going to drop all the knowledge that they need to start building healthy money habits, to start the building blocks so that they can create imagine, envision, and actually execute their own solid financial foundation, right? And so let me tell y'all a little bit something about research. There's been so much research that shows that when we start introducing our young people to, age appropriate lessons, that's where I come in, right? Around budgeting, introducing them to credit, introducing them to compound interest, it absolutely has a positive impact on them when they are making spending decisions in their adulthood, when they are making decisions about saving their money in adulthood, if they are making decisions about investing their money as they get older. So my job at this point, at the ages of 10 to 14, is to start planting those seeds, right? I'm planting those seeds that are going to take root and grow so that you can have a money savvy kid. All right. We want our kids to be really smart with money, and we want them to avoid a lot of the financial missteps that many of us made as in our 20s and 30s, and maybe even beyond if it took you a little longer than that. No shade, but we're trying to prevent that. We're trying to change the narrative, and we do that through our Money Camp for Kids. So I invite you to check it out. Today is the last day to enroll. So I had a few spots left, but more importantly, there's an opportunity to enhance your Money Camp experience because there are some really good, really great bonuses that come when you enroll by the deadline tonight. So let me just tell you about those bonuses. I'm going to tell you about those bonuses. The first bonus is going to be a Kid Biz strategy session. Let me say that again. A Kid Biz strategy session. That's going to be a small group session with me where I'm going to help your child identify a viable business idea. We ain't talking about painting unicorns all day, right? We're going to be talking about some viable business ideas that your child can flush out and start to implement and execute on while they are in our money camp. So during our 4 weeks together, they are going to be issued a challenge to earn at least $100 while they are in the camp. The other great bonus is for you parents. I'm not going to leave you out. So I have the Kid Biz strategy session for the for the kids. And then for you, your bonus is going to be a parent workshop called Wealth Secrets to Secure Your Child's Future. Now, this is a parent-only training where I am diving into tools, custodial accounts, different platforms that you can dive into now to start saving and investing for your child. The goal of this workshop is to give you ideas, educate you on the things that wealthy families have been using for decades. I'm talking about things that have not been accessible to everybody, if you know what I mean, like historically has not been accessible. But today, the gatekeepers are gone. That's what one of my mentors says all the time. The gatekeepers are gone. So now we no longer have any excuses. All we need to do is connect with the right people. That would be me. Connect with the right people to get you the information you need to execute, start building a nest egg for your little ones so that they actually have something to manage. They have something to start with, because there is absolutely no reason with the discretionary income a lot of us are making, with the college education, all the degrees, all the certificates, all the things that we have been able to accumulate now in our generation, that there's no reason for our kids to start from step one, right? They need to be starting from step 5. We've covered step 1 through 4 for them. We're leaving the playbook. We're leaving that blueprint. We're leaving that pathway for them to follow. And then they are going to take off running from there and use the things that I'm planting seeds about now to continue to exponentially grow the investments, the assets, the portfolios that we leave for them behind. All right. That is the goal. So those are the 2 bonuses that you will receive when you enroll your child when you enrolled your grandchildren, when you enroll your favorite niece and nephew into our Money Camp for Kids. Again, this is targeting ages 10 to 14. I will do a cohort later this year for our teenagers, 14 and over, right, as they prepare and want to become more and more independent. But let me tell y'all, this camp gives our kids more than financial education, right? It's going to help them learn how to critically start thinking about things, about choices and decisions that they're making. It's going to help them practice that patience and self control muscle when we start talking about savings, reasons to save, how to save, where to invest their money, right? It's going to increase their confidence because as they learn new things that are relevant, it's going to increase their confidence. And guess what, parents? You will then be able to hold your kids accountable. Y'all hear me? You will then be able to hold your kids accountable for the things that I am going to be teaching them, right? So no longer will it be acceptable because they didn't know the price of something. No, they're going to know how to go look it up, compare the price, and do all the things, right? So this is a great experience. I have so many positive testimonials. So if you guys want to go to themasterplaybook.com/money camp, one word, then you can check out the testimonials from parents who have placed their kids in, who have entrusted their kids with us. You can hear directly from campers, like in session, on the things that they enjoyed most about the camp, what they learned. And then, of course, I have some testimonials on the site. So you don't have to just take my word for it. Go out there and check out for yourself, but then go to check out, right? All right. So one of the bonuses that we also include, I know this is important. If you have multiple kids in your household that kind of fall in this age range, listen, I know a little something about that. I'm the youngest of four girls, so I know the financial heaviness that my parents often faced when it was time to offer us different experiences and they had to pay per child. So one of the great bonuses that I'm proud to offer is a free sibling policy. So as long as the siblings live in the same household, we have a free sibling policy for the first two kids, right? After that, it's only $20 additional for each additional child in the household who plans to actively participate in the money camp, right? They will also receive money camp swag, right? I want them to be proud to be in the Future Millionaire Money Camp for Kids. I want them to wear the things proudly. So I've got some great swag for them this year. What else? What else we got for them? We have they're going to get some, they're going to be able to win awards and prizes. How could I forget that? So one of the great ways that I found to keep our kids engaged, especially online, is to incentivize them. And what better way to incentivize our kids than to give them wealth building awards and prizes? All right. I'm not talking about no Amazon gift card. I'm not talking about no DoorDash gift card. No, ma'am. No, sir. I am talking about wealth building things that they can build upon and use and put into practice some of the very money habits that we are talking about in our camp. All right. So let me jump to some of the more frequently asked questions that I get when I'm talking about our money camp for kids. Right. And so I just want to address those. And then as you are joining in with me, if you have specific questions about our money camp for kids, go ahead and drop that in the comments. I think I can see them all. And then I will respond to those accordingly. But the very first question that I often get is, Holly, my child has a conflict on one of the dates, right? They got a baseball game or a basketball game or whatever the case is. They may miss one or two of the sessions. And to that, I say it's no problem. Every session is recorded. They will have access to an online portal where they can access the replay immediately after the class is over. Watch it in their leisure on the weekend, the same day, whatever, and then be ready to pop back in the very next week and catch up, and as if they never missed a beat, right? So that is one of the benefits of us doing it virtually, is that I will record the class, upload the replay into the portal, and then they will have access to that. Another one is, how long will I have access to it? So this is new. This is actually one of the bonuses. I have extended access to be 1 year after the last session. So you will have your child will have 365 days access after this camp in case they ever want to revisit one of our lessons or sessions on compound interest or on giving, or any of the videos that we offer and where we're talking about entrepreneurship. So they can definitely access that. So that is what I found to be very beneficial to some families. I also see, will the kids be broken into different age groups or by grades? No, the kids will not be broken up by age. The lessons are taught at a level for every age to understand, and then to practice taking action on it during the actual week. So I am very intentional. I am personally engaged to make sure each child understands the money lessons that are being taught. And of course, I'm always available to answer questions. They'll have access to an online portal where they can post questions that I can go in and answer them, or I can pick up the phone and give you the call, or I can make sure I address it in our very next session, right? And then you guys may be wondering, well, Holly, how much is the investment? Now, listen, everything that I have shared with you today, it is valued over $3,000, from the courses to the online portal, to the worksheets, to the downloads, to the bonuses that I've shared with you today, to the Kid Biz strategy session, to the parent workshop. Is valued at over $3,000, but your investment is only going to be $497, or you can break it up into two payments of $275. So $497 or $275. Go ahead and visit themasterplaybook.com/money camp, no spaces, and you should be able to enroll your child right away. You'll get access right away. Well, you'll see an introduction video from me to get you onboarded and settled in and understand exactly what you need to do, where we are going to be hosting the classes. But let me tell y'all, it is going to be a stone cold groove. Now, before I leave, I'm going to tell y'all two things. The first is, we do have a money back guarantee, meaning I want to make this an easy yes for you. Okay. I want to make it an easy yes. I call it the Master Playbook Guarantee. And so I'm confident that this program will be engaging. So what I'm asking you to do, you enroll today, right? In 7 days. So after your child attends the first session, if they are not excited about coming back, if they say, you know what, mom, dad, I'm not interested, I don't want to do this, then that's fine. You have 7 days to let me know from the first session, and then I'll take care of it. But what I do know is that your child is going to be so engaged. They are going to be ready to win and earn some prizes. They are going to be ready to participate and engage with other kids from across the nation. And they are going to have a great time and want to come back. But I did want to mention that guarantee. And then the second thing, I just want to recap everything that's included in our money camp. All right. So let me just give you guys a quick rundown. You can also go to the website and see all of this listed. However, it's going to include the structured sessions for 4 weeks. That's 1 hour of live instruction. Plus, I'm going to give them action items to complete during the week that they just need to finish before the next Saturday session, right? This is an engaging curriculum, y'all. Let me tell you, they will not be bored. I can promise you that. And it's going to be tailored to your child's interest and skill level, all right? They're going to have access to an online portal that's going to have the downloadable worksheets, the activities. I told y'all about the opportunities to win awards and prizes. And as long as they actively participate in the majority of the sessions, they will receive a certificate of completion at the end. Now, the bonuses I mentioned earlier, that free sibling policy, they're going to get our award-winning smart cards to up level, enhance their money language, right? We have a great challenge in the camp where we use those. You have access to the course for 12 months. All right. You have the fast action bonus. So if you guys enroll by tonight, they're going to get that Kid Biz strategy session where I'm going to help them identify a viable business idea that they can implement and execute on during our time together. And then the parent training, the wealth secrets to secure your child's future. You guys will receive that as well, which is going to expose you all to the things that you need in order to create and start building and growing a nest egg for your child, almost giving them like a financial runway. So when they become of age, when they graduate, whatever the case may be, depending on the tool you use, you'll have something set aside specifically for them. Okay. So thank you guys for joining me. If you have any additional questions, you guys can just drop it in the chat. I'm looking now and I don't see any on Facebook or YouTube, but you can definitely drop it in the chat. And let me just do a quick check on Instagram. Hello, Carla. Hello, Miss KRS Lynn. Hello, Mel. I appreciate you guys joining. I'm waving to you guys. If you have any questions, I'll give you a few seconds if there's anything you specifically want to know and just need a little time to type it in. If I cut this off before you get a chance to do that, my DMs are open. I'm going to be here for a minute. So go ahead and drop that in the chat. And then if you guys don't have any questions and you're just ready to sign up your little broke best friend, you ready to sign up your favorite niece or nephew, then I am here for it all. All right. So I look forward to seeing you guys inside. Again, visit themasterplaybook.com/money camp and we can get you started right away. All right. Thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate you. And I look forward to talking to you guys soon because we got some other great things lined up for you this year. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.